fuck this is.
给大家表演一个魔术啊，凭空消失，对不对？
Hold on. That's racist.
三，阿峰，你吃了。给大家表演一个魔术
Little fucking douche ass kid. Awesome. Well,
看你啊，一、
that was too quick.
三。
Cass,
Hey, baby.
take
How
it,
you
please.
doing?
I'm too tired to fucking start. Go, do it.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Drunk Kids Gaming, the dkgWELP podcast. This is where we talk about all kinds of different liquors, like Bacardi and gin and Absolute.
We talk
Why'd
about
you bring
doing.
me on then?
Do you ever talk about liquor on this show? Or are you just
There was a time period we were actually talking about doing like the drink of the month, like with DKG, you know, like how to make it and whatever. But it fell through pretty quickly because it just, as much as I've tried, I can never make drinking the way I drink look fashionable of any kind, because it just degrades. It starts off with like, let's make an old fashioned, and then by the time I'm
All
through
about
with
the
it,
glass.
well, yeah, I mean, because you sip and drink and everything, but to the time you finish an old fashioned, like I've already sweated out the alcohol that's in an old fashioned. You know, then I'm like, you know, you got to drink it quicker, otherwise it comes out of you. So you switch over to.
I don't know necessarily that's how most craft drinkers would say.
I'm not a craft drinker. That's the thing. I've been mixing my rum with Zevia because that's what I had in the fridge.
Zevia. What is Zevia? Is that like a new sugar alternative?
It's stevia
Coke
flavored
Zero, now what's
sodas.
Zevia? Stevia flavored sodas?
Well, so the sweetener they use is stevia, not like rabbit hooves and shit.
Gotcha.
To whatever else the other crazy stuff is.
Why would you get stevia over pure cane? Like you would think
I
pure
hate
cane
sugar.
would be cheaper.
It makes my insides
weird.
explode. I sweat a lot. I
Wine
become
aspect.
gross. I get headaches. I want to die whenever I have sugar. So, I mean, excess of sugar. Like I can't drink a Coke. I can have something with sugar in it, but yeah, like something like a Coke puts me out for the day. I'm done. I've explained this before. Everyone here in the show knows this kind of stuff about me.
In the store.
Everyone here in the store.
What department do you work in?
Oh, lordy. Anyways, yeah, dude, fucking 2 weeks in a row, we are back on the horse. Look at that.
Yeah.
It's fucking, if it wasn't for
this
Bryce.
Week, joined by our good friend Bryce, who's been on the
Hi.
show before.
Yeah, I've been here before.
Usually known for our longer shows when Bryce comes on. So
He's
We
a
definitely
talker.
did like 40 minutes of pre-show talking about Windows.
I didn't even, like, I think there was the last one was like 4 hours long.
I have no idea how long this show is supposed to be, but I come on
An
and
hour.
It's a 1 hour
It's
show.
supposed to be.
I don't think we've ever done that.
I looked over and I clocked the audio file because I was going to upload it, and I was like, man, that's taking some time. And it was 4 hours, and I'm like, I'm not editing it. I'm not touching it. I don't even care. I don't care. I'm done.
That's why my episodes never come out. They're just too long to be edited.
Everything is posted.
No, you didn't hear it for your first, because it's going to be another 4 hours that he doesn't edit.
This is the first time you've been on our show. No, every episode has been up. This is the one thing that even if it's been late, I have gone in the backlog and actually made sure it's taken care of because I love this show. This is my baby, my precious little baby. And Bryce, you're one of my favorite people. The reason, other guest Jveezy being here. One of the reasons I wanted to do you guys today is because it's our last episode before TwitchCon, and pre-convention episodes tend to be favorable to have the friends, the close people, the lovelies, we don't want to have any randos in here. We just want all our favorite people so we can talk.
That's right. You don't want any eggs on the Drunk Kids Gaming Show.
No ands.
You get some eggs. Yeah. If you get eggs on the show, then it's. Can I just abandon whatever next that joke is?
It's a frittata.
I'm not doing my percentage is not real great tonight.
You abandoned that, and I want to talk to Curly about how hard he just leaned back to sip whatever the fuck he was sipping. Like
I forgot.
you,
My chair's got a it doesn't stop leaning back mode. I would just fall over, and so I went to go back, and then I realized midway that was what I committed to, and I was gonna die. So if you could see under my table, my toes latched heavy on this IKEA table to save my ass.
So one of my favorite moments in life is whenever anyone sits in, you know, an office chair and goes for that kind of like the I'm gonna lean back, but I'm not gonna go all the way back, and then the chair is just like, nah,
You're going all the way back.
We're gonna make you think, yeah, we're gonna make you think you're gonna go on the floor, and they do that. They're like, oh shit, my life flashed before my eyes.
This is the thing you love. You love to see this happen to people.
I love to see this happen, but then it scares the shit out of me when it happens to me.
You know, that staple of physical comedy. The office chair goes a little too far back routine.
It goes in line with the mentally didn't account for the extra step on the stairs, or the lack of a step, that phantom step where you freak out, you think you're dying, or you've walked into hell or something. Like, yeah, that.
Because it's the like, if you fell, you're not gonna fall that far. Like if you fell from the chair, but people's reaction to it is as if they've just been thrown out of an airplane. They're just like, oh shit, fuck, dude, oh god. Oh shit! Did you see that?
Because mentally, I'm now learning and thinking about this in regards to like video games. It's the equivalent of you clipping through the wall in your head. Like you think you've gone, you've gone into the world, and it's just like, oh my god, no! How do I get out of this?
Because the reaction is great every time. Like anytime I'm in like in an IKEA or a Staples, and there's a guy trying out a chair, and he's like, I don't know. Shit. Like,
not to necessarily shit on the company I work for, but our department is the back corner of the department, and its physical space represents its hierarchy on the hand-me-downs for office stuff. So sales and all the front counter people that are near the customers get all the cool new office equipment in the chairs, and us in production, I don't think I've ever seen a chair with both arms on it. None of the little pumpy pneumatic like that keeps the chair up work. So I've sat on a chair and I've been in a laptop, precision equipment, you know, fucking soldering iron in my hand, and I'll be like, and I'm like, you son of a bitch, like,
Yeah, I think I'm the lightest person in my office, and there's a particular chair in one of my coworkers' rooms. And every time I sit on it, it just slows things. And it only does it for me, which is weird because everybody else is heavier than I am. And
you get that angle on it.
Maybe it's
Yeah.
just like I just concentrate all my force in the center.
The fabled sink butt.
You've got the perfect center of gravity or something. That's just like your dead center on it. It's glorious. But yeah, this is a super chill episode. I hope you guys enjoy it. Next week we'll be at TwitchCon, so this is they're gonna have to hold you over. Maybe we should do a 4-hour episode. Keep everybody.
Hey, maybe.
Jesus.
So
So the topics for today are what are you gonna do at TwitchCon? Since Bryce is going.
oh boy, I'm gonna hit this button right here.
No, we don't need to talk about TwitchCon. We're gonna have plenty of live stream shenanigans that are coming from there.
Talking about TwitchCon.
Yeah, we've already spent too much
first
time.
time meeting most of these people, Bryce. You should be a part of that.
Yeah, I've never seen Kaz.
Wait, what?
I'm not even sure he exists.
We've never met in real life.
What is he a king of? We don't know.
Oh, it's gonna be so much fun.
Bullshit. Nothing. Nothing useful. A plot of a land in Africa that someone died on, probably.
Hey,
Siri just
don't
attacked
write
me.
off your plot.
But yeah. Kaz, gratefully, since if you follow my Twitter, I've been at my dad's since 9 a.m. in the attic and cabling cables, and my fingers hurt and everything sucks. So Kaz prepared most of this episode, so I'm gonna cut to Kaz's news bag, baby.
Let's fill that knowledge hole. It's Kaz's news bag.
I love that you say that like I don't prepare most of the show all the time anyway. Like, you said it like it's a new fucking thing. Like,
I come up with stories,
Kaz did this show.
and I bring the games
I thought it was a plausible deniability thing. Like, you don't like the show. This is
Distancing
Kaz's
himself
fault.
from a show that he has not yet looked at.
One, I purposely don't go over Kaz's stories because they're better blind. Two, that's it. I don't know. Fucking, it's always his fault.
No, that's a good one.
All
If the
right.
show fails.
So, first news story is right up our alley. In Japan, they have opened a bar. Not Japan itself, but people in Japan have opened a bar that mixes alcohol and adolescence. So it is
That's my
a fully
shtick.
functional bar.
It's my,
Yeah,
it's my
it's
pit.
a fully functional bar, and a good percentage of the bar is a ball pit.
That's my thing entirely.
Wait. You don't give drunk people a ball pit.
Why not?
They're gonna piss in it. For the same reasons you don't give children a ball pit.
Wait,
They cannot control themselves.
you sound like Sam now right now, who is our resident non-alcoholic, has no idea what alcohol means person. Yeah,
Sure.
What drinking people just pee all over the place? Like you wouldn't let them sit in your couch now? Or is it-
I'm not saying all drunk people do, but if you own a bar, you have to know people are gonna vomit. And I mean, I guess if it's the Japanese, probably drink a little more humbly than we do, probably. But
Got tiny bladders.
you said that, not me. That's what I was thinking.
No, it looks like a lot of fun. That is not the right button.
It's gonna
The
be
bars,
dirty too.
Like, well, there's little private stalls that you and your homies can hang out.
That seems
There's
even
like
worse.
the full open room, full of balls.
Full
That
opium
everybody
room?
can mingle.
I like that everything's got lids and like sippy cups because they know that shit's gonna spill in there and get sticky as fuck.
See, like, look, they've thought about this. They've thought about it, dude.
How long
They
has this
give
been
you-
open?
I didn't actually read this article.
Because I'm trying to.
Yeah, I'll
I'm
help you
trying
scan.
to. What is the likelihood
It
that
opened
somebody
at
has
the end of
already had
July.
sex? What is the likelihood that someone has had sex in the 3 months that this has been open?
Oh my
In the
god,
bar.
completely.
Japanese people.
Drunk ones?
I would immediately have sex in there.
Yeah.
Immediately.
Hey, baby, I'll give you some balls.
Yeah,
That's
no,
how it's
absolutely.
right.
Go
Because
ahead.
if you don't do it now, you're gonna have to do it when it's dirty. After all
I-
these
you
other
could
people.
spray the
you
balls
have to
down.
soil it. You don't want
There's
to be
liquor
insoilable.
everywhere. It's clean.
All you need, I'm trying to think of like so if you make the bottom of the room out of like tile and put some drains down, you just spray it
Alright.
down. You use the same shit you clean carpet
Hold on,
with. Like
no. That's a lot of surface area on all those balls.
Yeah,
That's
Also-
that's the problem with ball pits in general. They're inherently very unsanitary.
yeah. Well, you spray them
not
down
going-
and you mix
No,
them up.
but
So
there's
you
so
pick up
much
one
surface
ball
area
and
that
you
is
spray
hidden.
it all the way around, and then you pick up the next ball and then
No,
you spray that all the way around.
Fucking like crazy movie style sprinklers from the sky that just
That's still-
drench it.
Okay, so that gets the top of the ball. How do you get the
No,
bottom?
and it's so concentrated that all the balls fly up in the air and it's spinning around like a
Okay.
yeah.
Wait, now you're describing a human-sized dishwasher.
Yes. You need a thing at the bottom to spin them
And
around.
a little pole comes out of the center. Yeah, and it.
And a man gets at the bottom and he just runs in a circle.
You know, if you want to argue that it's Japan and they probably actually have one of those,
Wait,
then I'll let you have this.
There's
Just
no
stir
man-powered
up
component to it.
balls.
Also, I'm not going there with fucking Drew because he said he's gonna rub one out in the ball pit, and that's just that's unsanitary on a whole nother level.
Now I'm like worried like balls getting stuck places and
Maybe I feel like maybe a pressure washer would be a solid way to clean the balls.
just enough to get them up in the air so that you can get to the and just stir them around.
But-
And it doesn't
Some
have to
big
get
ones in there.
enough entropy. It doesn't have to get
You at
all
least
of the
have to
surface
stir them
areas
around.
on every single clean. You just get enough, and then the next clean the next day. It's good to go.
Okay, so like herd immunity, but with
All right.
balls.
So on the
Yeah.
rare occasion that
that
this
how that
does
works?
happen, so for the rare occasion when this happens at a bar, right?
You're not vaccinating the balls, okay? It's gonna be-
I want to see
Kill enough of the
what
germs.
I want to see what a fight looks like in a ball pit. Just like-
Ball pits are kind of like when you're in like the shallow pool where you just think you can move quicker than you can.
You can't.
Like you ever try to like run when you're like knee deep in water and you're just like you start doing that thing where your legs coming out because you just need to get them out.
Yeah, you're just like struggling. You're trying to do. You think more force is gonna make you move faster.
I don't know. I contemplated. There was a while back that
Say to me, bro.
what Randall Munro from XKCD is his name, I think, wrote a comic about a ball pit, and then he wrote a on the forums he wrote like a room calculator for like you give it your dimensions and then like you put in the price that you can get for plastic balls, and then it tells you how much it costs to fill like a set space in a room, and it's like prohibitively expensive. Like,
I'm sure.
But like there's like places that sell the equivalent of the plastic balls that you find in a ball pit for like places in cities that have open water that they put the balls on top of so that like shit doesn't land on the water and stuff.
Oh, weird.
Like cooling reservoirs.
Oh, here we go. AliExpress. I'm looking at 100 pieces per lot. Manufacturers wholesale marine ball colored children's tent marine ball pool toys.
It's like
12 cents a piece. So that's 12 cents per.
Yeah, you need like 5,000.
You need like 5,000. Hold on, now I have to get a calculator because this whole math has gotten. Right. So if you need 5,000 times point, that's $600.
Yeah, that's about what I calculated. I was 17 when I calculated this, so prohibitively was that time in my life. Not a bad idea.
You could do this
but
now.
then you run into the same idea, like they're gonna get dirty with all your greasy ass friends and whatever, and then you got to do hand washing with toothbrushes and shit.
What kind of greasy ass people do you hang out
I'm
with?
a greasy person. I touch things that get greasy. Okay, like I'm sorry. I shower every day.
You caught the grease disease.
It's contagious.
I like how you didn't phrase that as like I'm just greasy. It was like I don't know. I touch stuff and they appear greasy. I don't know. Sherlock Holmes told me there's deduction involved.
Yeah, it's life. I used to try to pretend that it didn't exist, but that's me now. That's life. I own it. It's life.
What's up, greasy life?
Mm-hmm. Hit me at like 7:30 a.m. right after a shower. I'm nice and clean and smooth, dry. By noon,
until you wade through your greasy ball pit and get all that back on you.
By noon, you could just slide right off me if you hit me at the right angle.
Oh yes.
Kaz, next story.
Hi, Kaz.
Speaking of pools, so I don't know. There's not a lot of story here. The dude from the Nirvana.
Hold on, I want like a newscaster 8 opening. All right, headlines. We got there's not really much of a story here.
This is such a Kaz. Hey, what's up, everybody? It's a drive time TV at 5. I don't know. Here's a news story. It's not a really good one.
Well, there's not a lot of news to it. So the guy who was on the Nirvana cover as a baby has decided to recreate the cover 25 years later.
I mean, he's done this before, right?
Yeah, he does this like every 5 years.
He's gonna do this every 5 years until he dies.
Remember me, guys? I'm the Nirvana baby.
I'm the Nirvana baby.
He's gonna be like 70.
According to the article,
the old dude in a pool.
He did it the last time for the 15-year anniversary. So, yeah.
But 120, he was like, "I'm gonna do this for me, so that at 50 years I can say I was doing it every. I'm gonna do this one for me."
Yeah.
Wasn't the original baby naked?
Yeah. So there's also
if he ain't naked, then he ain't doing it right. Sorry.
Also, hold on.
Well, he said he
blamed the photographer because he said he wanted to do it naked, but the photographer was like, nah, dude.
Oh yeah, because photographers are so hard to find,
especially ones that will do it for this dude. Like,
where would you find a photographer? God, someone.
Now, I remember seeing this article, and what was different was that the photographer was commissioning this dude, and so the photographer actually paid this guy, not the other way around.
Oh, so he's not coming up with someone who's just like, I got a great idea. Let's go find that Nirvana baby and make a photo. And they're like, damn, someone did that already. All right, let's wait till 25 years have passed, and then we'll do it. Gonna make it big. No, but put pants on him because fucking wieners are scary.
Get your dick out,
I mean,
dude.
yeah, leave the hole open or something in your shorts. I don't care. Like,
You're gonna in 70 years, neobuzzfeed.com.xxx, which is what all websites will be called from now on, will say a man photographs his dick every 5 years. You won't believe year 65. Like, come on.
tech munch.
Yeah, he said. I said to the photographer, "Let's do it naked," but he thought it would be weird, so I wore my swim shorts.
This is what happens.
It's a great conversation. God, fucking shitty.
Thought it would be weird. Okay, you know what? I think there's a chance the dude thought it would be weird and is just passing it off on the photographer. Because who's gonna talk to that jack off?
Right. You know what it was? They showed up at the pool.
Again. Oh, I did it when I was a baby, but I don't want to do it again.
What if it's the same size?
They showed up at the pool, right? Hold on, before you even go to the
changed.
side. Here's the thing. They showed up at the pool, and there was like one or two families intermittent around the pool, and he's like, "Shit, dude,
Get your dick out."
At least get in the water first and then do it. Like, come on, it's not gonna take that long. It's photography.
Lame. It's such a potential. It's not gonna take that long. It's photography. Yeah, you just go bish bosh. You go autofilter and Photoshop and Lightroom, and you're out the door. Instant magazine cover.
How fucking dare you?
Glorious. That was worth it. This whole entire podcast was worth it just for that comment to happen right now.
It is a shitty photo because it's not from the same perspective, so fuck that.
Yeah, that's the other thing. The photo that is like the original one. You can see so much more. It's what the fuck.
Yeah, I forgot to show
a
this.
different lens. Show it.
Yeah, I mean, because really, it's not the greatest photo in the world. The only reason it's good is like when people do those ones where it's like, here's me as a baby and here's me dressed up how I was doing that same pose as a baby or whatever. Like,
they try to recreate it really, really well.
Yeah, because the only thing that's interesting about the photo is that it's that. And so, like, if this is just
down to see the original.
This is just dude in water.
Yeah, it's totally different.
Get your dick out.
The photographer in the original one is a lot lower than that kid is, and in that one they're at the same like eye level in the recreation. And then also, you spend like 5 minutes in fucking Photoshop, you could get rid of the fucking pool lines in there. You fucking piece of shit.
Well, and like he's
get
barely
the bubbles
past
in there.
The surface of the water, so you can tell like
there's not even the
remnants
dollar
of the
in there.
Oh yeah, there's not $1. What the hell? Jesus, this is awful.
This is the worst thing I've ever seen. And his
the only.
I'm
gonna tell you
UPS.
I'm gonna tell you what. If he wasn't hot, no one would give a shit.
He's not.
It's not that hot.
Hot enough. He's hot enough. He's hot enough.
He's got a baby dick, so. He works at UPS, this fucking packaging plant, or in the warehouse.
You know what? Keep getting them checks. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter how you get your money.
Hold on. Listen to this quote. The anniversary means something to me. It's strange that I did this for 5 minutes when I was 4 months old. Oh, you moved away from it.
Oh, you were reading off my screen?
Okay. 4 months old.
It
became a really iconic image.
It's cool, but weird to be part of something so important that I don't even remember.
Oh, God. What? I am so done with this man.
Says Ellen, who prefers the punk band The Clash over Nirvana. What? Why would you ever tell anybody that? Like, you have an image to protect, and it's being the dude who gets in a pool once every 5 years.
This guy, I mean, I think the entire chunk that you just read is what's on his Tinder profile.
Yeah, I'm the Nirvana baby.
It's like totally weird to like have done something as a baby and like not know it.
His main Tinder profile pic is the Nirvana cover album.
The best thing I ever did was a baby, and I didn't know it, and I did it.
I didn't even like Nirvana that much. The Clash was so much better.
I didn't remember them when I was a baby, and then later I listened to their music, and I was like, well, the Clash is good too.
I would have shown my dick, but the photographer thought it was weird. But I totally wanted to do it.
He showed up, and I was already naked, and I was like, let's go. And then he was like, put your pants on, and I was like, all right.
All right, side angle. What if this dude is so boned that that's why they didn't do it? Because he's got a fucking a fucking donkey dick down there.
It was
really distracting.
It was layering on tentacle porn at that point. Yep. Someone get the pool cleaner out of the shot. That's not the pool cleaner.
Oh, Iceland
is a country.
It is a country. So Iceland would like Iceland to give up the trademark on Iceland.
I'm sorry?
They have a trademark on Iceland?
So the country Iceland.
Buffalo.
Yeah, pretty much. So the country of Iceland wants this chain of stores that's called Iceland to give up the trademark on the name Iceland so that they can use it for their country.
It's a British company. Iceland is a British supermarket.
Food you can trust. Do they have ice?
Their big thing is frozen food. It owns the European trademark for using the name Iceland, which would be the focus of any legal challenge. Wow.
Can't they just call like eminent domain or something like that? And
not
take it
out
back?
of their country.
Not in Europe. Yeah, like maybe in Iceland, but not in the EU. Wow.
Can't they share it?
Well,
I don't know. For me, it's just more of the Brits being dicks. Like
more? Was this the problem you're having right now?
But
they've
guys,
always kind of been
that
douches.
It's been called that since 1970. How could they know? Iceland wasn't invented until 1995.
I don't verify that, but
trust me.
I'm pretty sure Bjork existed before then.
Is Bjork previous art? Is prior art?
We would like to present this evidence to the court of previous art, and it's the fucking robot arm just dipping itself into her vulva or whatever that video happens in that video. Oh, totally remember.
What?
Something happened? Man?
Someone was dipping.
What?
I feel like you just what you described. I feel like happened, but I feel like it was in a Lady Gaga video.
This poor guy had to write this article.
Is that what you're focused on right now? We're talking about vulvas and robot arms.
Yeah,
You're talking about the gentleman who had to write this.
Words by Paul Fontaine.
Paul, you got that Iceland story? Yeah, I'm just working out the
Yeah, he had it written 3 days ago, and he's just been surfing Reddit the last couple days.
Yeah, this is like 50 words. Like someone was like, "Hey, can you write me a 100-word article?" I was like, 100 words. Got it.
Oh, you're not gonna make it, Paul Fontaine.
All right. Hold on.
I mean, maybe he is. This is how he gets
hold on.
paid, you know.
Writing for the Iceland Grapevine.
Holy shit.
Keep
Click on
getting
his
them
Twitter
checks.
link. Click on his Twitter.
Click on his Twitter.
link.
Is he watching the show right now? Did he retweet us?
No, what the fuck is that picture?
Okay.
Hey, listen to this hot new article from Paul Fontaine. Justin Bieber in hot water again over cold water music video.
Can we? Okay.
This article is longer than the.
I know what we're about to do, but can we just dial it back and not witch hunt on this dude right now? Because I know we want to.
Okay.
I just don't. I don't know. I feel like that. I don't want to do that on the live show. We can save it. Just dial it back.
We got no beef with this guy.
This is about to get nasty when we start looking at this man's family in high school. Okay. Save this for late night. Okay.
You're the one who said his career isn't going anywhere.
I'm sorry. I know I started it. Okay. I'm going to just pull it back.
Yeah.
Paul Fontaine, I'm sorry. I love you. I got
I
got more followers than you. It's okay.
That we knew that Justin Bieber was dancing on some Iceland mold, which was decidedly not in keeping with Iceland's environmental policies.
Sorry, you look like the guy from Blue's Clues. Okay. Steve Burns. Steve Burns. Oh, Lord. Kaz, moving on, please.
Yeah, he's white. All right. All right. So, Reddit brought down North Korea's internet.
We did it, Reddit.
So, yeah. literally. Well, actually, I should say GitHub. So some users on GitHub found a way into the North Korean internet, which only consists of 28 websites. And because of the curiosity, they overloaded the traffic and ended up causing the internet to crash.
Wait, you can access the North Korean website outside of North Korea.
Yeah, so they found a backdoor into one of the websites, which then, with some poking and prodding, allowed them to get some stuff, which T2 has lovingly linked in the chat for the show. And this article fucking started talking to me.
It had a delay error on there, didn't it? Yeah, I saw that coming.
Yeah. Fuck. It's still going. Shut up! All right,
After you poke and prod the back door, what are the steps to continue?
Oh, they transferred the fucking domain.
I've pulled up one here. Cooks.org.kp. Korean dishes, and I'm lovingly using Google Translate to understand what's being said. Korean dishes are our people have experienced excellent food culture creations, made combined accumulated in the course of a superior wisdom and an edible plant and animal resources of the nature, and its proud day song.
I love, I know probably why Kaz got this article is because the fun fact that there are more websites inside of GTA 5 than there are in North Korea.
That is true.
It's glorious.
Take a page from North Korea, GTA 5.
I saw that the like clipping of that there are more websites. I didn't see the amount till just now. So there are 28 accessible websites in North Korea. There are 83 websites in GTA.
This poor girl is using an old Dell Precision fucking Windows XP desktop that the business is throwing in the trash that I gotta deal with all the time. Not even to mention the monitor and the art and the keyboard.
That monitor's off.
But that Dell that's down by her.
It's like she's got like a subwoofer on this glass desk right next to a monitor.
Yeah.
Maybe the worst place for
but
one.
Below there is the shittiest Dell from the 2008s and the 2007.
This computer also is not on. The monitor is not displaying an image.
Well, she's working on typing.
Oh, okay. She's training.
Young women imaged or pictured using a computer.
North Korea only has 1,024 IP addresses for 25 million people.
I also just realized there's a mirror next to her. I thought there was another person that was wearing the same clothes as her.
Oh my god! I thought that is exactly what was happening.
I saw the basket and I wanted to make a joke about they keep identical baskets.
Oh my god!
It's a fucking mirror.
Get mind blown, dude.
Wait till you see it. Your mind will be blown.
It did not faze me 1 second to think two women in Korea were dressed and styled exactly the same on computers that were not on.
Glorious. She's been looking at her keyboard so long trying to find the keys that she doesn't know the monitor's off.
This is a forced picture. Like, they brought this computer to her house, set it up, and they were like, we want to make it look like people in North Korea are having fun on computer. You use computer. And she's like, should I turn it on? And they're like, nope, we already took picture. Great. Like,
Picture's good.
Man.
Go. Pack up the computer, everybody. We're going.
At some point, they would you would think they would invest in like those furniture store fake computers, like the cardboard, Oh,
like that. There's a screen there, but there's not really a screen there.
Sure.
Like, yeah.
They send a bunch of those stuff to our work for like demoing and stuff. There's like a laptop with nothing in it. It's great.
I know I probably reached my quota for shitting on random people, but you ever been in a store and seen somebody like trying to mess with one of those because they take it to the computer, like, and they have that moment.
It's
where
got the still image that's pasted on the screen of the Windows desktop.
Dude, I can't open Internet Explorer. What the hell? Bill Gates, come on.
Is this touch
Bill Gates, let me in the
compatible?
computer, come on.
I really like the Clash website because I'm the Nirvana baby.
Why can't I get Yahoo.com? Melissa, please.
that our new character.
Nirvana baby.
Yeah.
Oh, it's horrible. I managed in the 5 minutes I had before setting up to find some really horrible stories that I'm going to go over in the essence of Kaz. Oh, this is such a non-story. I had no time today.
Really, huh?
I just wanted to treat it like Kaz. There's this poor store in Green Bay that poorly chose the name Apple Store to sell apples. And so they constantly get phone calls all the time about people that want them to fix their phones. And this poor store owner just doesn't just get it. She's just like, we get calls daily about how to fix phones and computers and things like that. And they all I have to explain is that these are apples that you eat. They don't want me working on their computers anyhow.
At what point do you change the name of your store?
It's Wisconsin. What are you gonna do?
Also, it opened this article. I found this article. This is from September of this year. Who does this?
Someone just want to sell them apples, man.
Green Bay's Apple Store currently features Sweet Tango apples from Wisconsin's Door County. More apple varieties are expected in the coming weeks.
Because you have to think, like, if you're not thinking though, you get on your shitty Apple map, and you're like closest Apple store, and you know.
Yeah, give me the apples.
No. Fuck that. They only have one variety. They're the Apple store, and they only have one variety of apple.
No. That's what it's featuring. That's what it's featuring.
Farm fresh.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
All right. I was getting fucking go on.
This one actually, this might
rare.
This might split the audience in your opinions of this or not. But a Queensland young father had his car towed after posting a viral video of him teaching his son how to do burnouts on his car. His son is 5 years old.
Ooh.
Do they have a video of the kid doing burnouts?
We do.
Oh, good. Oh,
I just wish anything would do anything. This fucking website.
So he's burning rubber in. Oh no, the child is in the car's driver's seat.
He's so proud of his son. He's teaching his son practical.
This is not America, right?
This is Australia, I think.
This has got to be encouraged in Australia. This ain't.
Now in other news, police
one.
have seized a Queensland farm.
No, hold on. Play that beginning part.
Oh yeah, buddy. That's my boy.
I already know how to do a burnout.
Yeah.
Push the brakes
Yeah. And then?
and accelerator and the steering wheel. That's all.
Riley Dobson loves his big
He's
boy.
got it.
Queensland father's
It's not a
car, who
complicated
posted
formula.
video online of his 5-year-old son doing
guy is
burnouts in their driveway.
The worst grandpa
the dad
ever.
has defended his actions, saying he would never put his son's life at risk.
Oh shit!
First with the
It just got real. First with the video.
We need guys, all you fucking people that do video shit. I don't know why I don't have one of these fucking goddamn.
First with the video, huge explosion
Burnouts in their
bumpers.
driveway.
I want to be able to cut
The dad has
to
defended
this
his
for
actions,
Kaz.
saying he would never put
I'll
his
just steal
son's
this.
life
Fuck
at
Australia.
risk.
Time.
You'll have to cut out the 9 News watermark.
Oh, I got
in
it.
the corner.
It's gonna be my face.
No, fucking leave it in.
We'll just change your name to 9 News.
with 9 News with Kaz.
9 News.
Don't ask why
If
it's
somebody
9.
can set up the Apple Store in Wisconsin, we can change this channel name to 9 News.
Fuck,
And throw it around. We just call it Iceland as well.
Yeah,
I just want to hit a button and just have shit go do like fucking Terminator style. Like, god damn, man, fuck. That's the best thing that came out of that news.
I don't know, man. I saw this and I was like, fucking yo, dude. The guy's not. I don't know. It's his kid. It's his property. You do it. You do.
mean, that's the thing. Is like, sure, a catastrophe could have happened, or the kid could have whatever, but burnout is not that hard to do, and he shouldn't have been towed.
I'm pretty sure there were.
But so that's the crazy.
Company's not judge, jury, and executioner.
That's government. That's government in Australia, though. So like the video gets posted online, and like we're talking. I mean, how long does it take something to get viral? Like weeks later, a tow company from the government just comes up and takes his car and seizes
the government
it.
Doesn't have doesn't own tow companies.
They came to his house and took his car. Later, they didn't even like catch him in the act of doing this with his son. The video went viral, and he later found out that his car was taken by the government.
That's bullcrap. That's dumb. That's really dumb. That's really dumb.
Yeah, this afternoon, police seized Mr. Dobson's pride and joy, towing it away out of the driveway. After more than 2 million people viewed the footage, and it attracted comments expressing outrage.
So was it illegal? Is that illegal? I mean, I guess to put a 5-year-old behind the seat of an active car.
Child endangerment?
If the don't take the car.
But it's not. It's not like a traffic crime. You don't just wake up with a ticket on. Like that's something that's
government just comes and takes your car.
Yeah,
this ain't America.
Big Brother is a little different in Australia.
I mean, like that's what weirds me out whenever I travel like overseas. Well, like I always forget like. It always feels exactly the same.
Your car.
But then, like, it's like, just don't get in trouble with the actual police because it's not America. It's
Well, that's why.
Here's the thing: in Australia, they take your car. In America, they take your kid.
Yeah.
They just put kitten mittens on the kid or something. I don't know what you would do.
No, they would. No, it'd be a little more grim than that, I believe, Carly. I don't believe that they would get kitten mittens, the invention from It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia.
For babies.
Just a kid walking around with mittens.
Now he's safe.
Right.
Go to somebody's house and
kitten mittens for babies.
Just like swinging them around, just like, oh man.
Kickstarter. The next Kickstarter.
And I'm gonna type into Google kitten
mittens. Like government came put mittens on him.
And now he's safe. I just like the dad's like he says he's beginning to regret his position on posting the video only because how far it's gone and of the consequences. Well, yeah. I mean, that's why anyone regrets anything because of the consequences. If it wasn't for them damn consequences, I wouldn't have regretted anything.
Coyote Brown has a good idea. Just put a car boot on the kid. Just boot the kid. Then we can settle this. The car doesn't go anywhere. You don't have to go down to the tow office. You can just like pay it over the phone, and they'll come out and they'll unlock your kid, and then we're all good.
I feel like shit like this is always better handled with a fine.
Yeah.
You're just like, you give us $300.
Fuck you. Get off my property.
Was it illegal? I still don't believe. I still don't know what he was charged with or why.
It counts as child endangerment for
the punishment for which is not tow your car. It's
well, I mean that's why Kaz is saying a fine probably makes more sense.
I don't know.
Child endangerment in this country means they take your kid away.
Take them. We'll make a new one.
But in Australia, where the car economy has really exploded out of control.
You pay for his diapers. Fuck you.
I could see that, if the kid had accidentally let go of the brakes, then could have caused property damage or something.
Got insurance?
Yeah.
I don't know if the insurance covers the 5-year-old.
Yeah.
Or kids.
Again, like, it could have been bad, but also... we don't know how many times the kid has done it with the dad.
I mean, could have been bad, but didn't actually turn out to be bad is probably worth a fine. Actually causing something bad is probably worth something a little bit more serious.
I don't know. On your property, your child, your car.
You don't know what the other end of where that car was pointing?
I'm hoping it's a field.
You're hoping?
I'm hoping it's not like a cul-de-sac.
That video.
There's like 8 fucking children on the other side of the fucking hood of the car, like hanging out.
Yeah.
Yeah. Get out of here, government. That's all I have to say.
Yeah. don't tread on me.
My last story is probably something that could probably be not real or whatever, but man's been in jail for 10 years for committing murder. And his identical twin brother finally came forward and confessed that he did the murder.
It's been on like 5 different episodes of SVU.
Like, it's just like, please believe me, I got a twin brother. He did it. Sure.
Why?
I didn't read the whole thing, but apparently,
ask why would he confess?
His brother got convicted of doing something else, so he was in there jail and was like, "I did the murder."
The guy who was convicted knows he has an identical brother, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But they
you don't say, "Hey, you know what? Like it really wasn't me. I literally have someone who looks."
And if you're the judge, you go, "Sure, you do." Everyone has said that today.
Wait.
Check the birth records, dude. You know what? Here I got a whole big tome of scrapbooks of me and my identical brother. We have the same DNA.
I had that whole episode of fucking Criminal Minds play out in my head. Where like he's in the interrogation room and they're like, "This is you on the video." No, motherfucker, it's not me. I didn't do it. Yeah, all right. I bet you didn't, bitch. That's your fucking face, motherfucker. Like, it wasn't me.
But again, this guy has to know. Does he not know that this other brother exists? Why didn't you say
no? So
no,
that was
hey, listen,
that was the episode of SVU because the guy actually didn't know that he had a twin brother.
Okay.
And then
because then that's getting into like Shonda Rhimes. Oh, I didn't know that happened. Let's just be clandestine about everything. But you knew you had a brother,
right? And yeah, so I imagine he said, "I got a brother."
Don't you dare.
They
don't you dare ruin this episode.
They other circumstances caused them to convict this particular brother, and maybe this was the brother that had his DNA on record, and they do have the same DNA, but they don't have the same fingerprints, from what I understand.
Or at least they have like super similar DNA.
Do the same DNA?
Plus, plus
identical twins do.
DNA when they do DNA matching, they don't like match the whole thing. They match for like signature points.
Yeah.
Oh, that's fucking freaky.
So maybe tell someone you have a twin brother.
Again, I feel like that excuse is used all the time.
But when you have one, it is provable. It's
you think everyone's families are close and have the whole pictures everywhere?
I mean,
unless he literally does not know this dude exists, you tell someone. You're gonna know. You're gonna have proof.
I feel like you got to give him the benefit of the doubt. I feel like he did this.
13 years.
Just said, either they said, like we took that into account, we tested it, but like all the evidence still points to you. And then 10 years later, the brother comes for apparently no reason decided.
No, he got convicted of something else.
Oh, okay.
And so while he was like, while I'm at it, I'm gonna get my bro out.
So are they going to accept that confession?
The article said they're looking into if there's going to be a retrial for the first guy.
Holy shit, dude.
So maybe he didn't do it, but he's just trying to I'm already going to jail anyways.
What if?
Yeah.
All right, are you ready for this? All right, you ready for this prison break? You ready?
What if there's triplets?
There's no identical twin. This dude just escaped.
There's a pillow in the bed.
And so when they bring him to prison for this new crime and the murder, he's gonna hide in a different cell. And they say, hey, your brother just checked in. You're out of here. get going. It's like, oh shucks. Well, it's no time to say goodbye. Oh, check me out. I'm gonna go to Mexico.
he has had 10 years to fucking come up with this super villain of a plan.
No, it's Looney Tunes. Fucking.
You don't even need to print. You don't need to tattoo the prison map on your stomach for this. Like, that's where they put it on Prison Break, right?
He used his whole body. It was pretty impressive.
Right across your belly button, just in a circle.
And then
your name.
season 2 is like, oh, this code that I put here on my armpit was like for this escape route that I planned 2 years ago.
You don't want to see where they tattooed in season 7.
Start running out of space.
I think they're bringing that show back.
Are they? Oh, Jesus.
Something like that. They found a new prison for them to break into and out of.
All right, we have just enough time if you guys want to play a very hard game that I found.
A curly game?
Yeah.
We need a theme for curly games.
NPR stealing.
Ow!
Hope no one watched Wait, Don't Tell Me or listened to this Friday on NPR.
That should be the theme song. Is whatever the theme song does. Don't tell me.
I think Jonathan Colton does it.
You got to make it slightly different.
Yeah, you have to pitch it up or something.
All right, so this game is called, and I'm not going to lie, these are actually kind of hard, but they're clever, and I like them, so we're going to go with it. And you guys are the smart ones, so we'll fucking see how this goes. No one feel bad, though, if you don't get them.
Okay.
If you want to do that, that's how you buzz in. Name up on the screen. Feel free to play along at home. If the chat gets it before you, then it's a mulligan and it's over. So feel free to play along at home, chat. Try not to be a douche about it, though. If it's an easy one.
Here, my card is going to be... Oh, no, that's open. Oh, I dumped rubber bands all over my desk.
It's a party in here.
Oops. Hold on, we can show you guys. Oh, no. Rubber bands all over the place.
Tiny rubber bands.
Whoops.
Again in the keyboard.
We'll be cleaning that for days.
All right.
Normally, I'll do scotch tape. We'll do duct tape.
Normally, the ones that are hard that I know are going to be problematic, I just skip by. But this is the first one I read, and it worked, so I had no time. This game is called "Get the H Out of Here." Basically, your thing that you're looking to say to me is a 2-word phrase. Okay, that's the answer. It's a 2-word phrase. Every answer, 2 words. The second word is the first word without the H. Okay? Okay? There's no weird sound to it. It's literally just remove the H and that's the new word. And that's the second word. So you're going to give me those 2 words.
The letters are still the same. It's just there's no H.
Yeah, there's not mixed around or anything. You're just removing the H.
Got it.
So I'm going to read a thing and then you're going to give me the 2 words that are that. And so the clue is going to give you the 2 words. So for the first one, which is probably the easiest, so if I said this man Jim never throws away his disposable razors, I guess you could call him this.
Say again?
So if a man that never throws away his disposable razors, you could call him this. 2-word phrase. Second word is just the first word without the H. So your idea in these is to find out one of the words and then find out the other word.
Oh, Steve got it.
Oh, Steve got it. So it's shaver, saver.
Yeah. Okay, I was going to say hairy, airy, but that didn't make any sense.
For some reason, I thought the H had to be in front, but that makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you, Steve.
Good job, Steve. That was our example for NPR anyways. That's the one they gave. So sick shit.
Good. That's the easy one.
That would be sick. It's got to be the first word is the one with the H. The second word is the one without the H. So how about I felt an electric jolt when I shuffled across the carpet in one of these cotton foot coverings.
Jveezy.
Jveezy.
Shock sock.
There it is.
That's good. Right? Okay.
Guy's not happy right
word.
We just keep drinking.
It'll come to me. Okay.
This is where I started to question putting this in here. I'm trying to word because they word these like they're readings, like they're having a conversation. So, did you see the review of this restaurant's plates? They completely trashed it.
Bryce. Dish dis.
Well done.
Hey,
that was a hard one, I thought.
Well, that's weird because dis. I imagine that dis is DISS.
Didn't give me shit on my spell check for one S.
Okay.
So.
That's weird. That's weird.
I don't know. I've seen you type other things before, though, so I don't think your spell check is working.
This is the transcribe off the NPR website with Puzzle Guru something Kraska or whatever his name is. Not Kyle Kraska, that's a different guy. Anywho, there is a small hole in my bicuspid that makes a sound like a train whistle whenever I speak.
Oh, Bryce. Toot.
Yes. This man's got it. It's glorious. I'm so happy when he's working.
This is cool.
There was one time where I was a fucking idiot savant, and then now the rest of them.
I'm sorry. One more time. You were a what?
I was gonna let him have it.
Challenged.
And,
it was just movie something, or it was. I think it was the limericks you just terrorized. This is 1S confirmed.
Oh, weird. Okay.
As in why you do this.
I'm also reading these slowly because I'm trying because I had trouble with them. I tried to guess them before I did it. We've been through 9 of these portable shelters already. If this one doesn't work, we're never going camping again.
Oh, Bryce.
10th
tent.
Yes. Well done. Clappity clap. This one's a short clue. Slap that thing.
Slap that thing.
I'm gonna let chat comment on this one if they get it. Curly. What? What is it, Curly?
Whack.
No.
Whack. Oh.
Gabby's got it. Hit it.
Okay. Hit it like a Polaroid picture. Got it.
And your last clue. I went hiking and noticed a rotund, blood-sucking parasite on my leg.
Got it. Thick tick.
Bryce buzzed in for all intents and purposes. Yes, Bryce won. But yeah, Kaz, yeah,
you got it. Get it, Congrats, Kaz. You really are an idiot servant.
Right. Hold on.
JWP comes in with getting it too. I'm so happy everyone got those. This was fun. I'm so glad we did it. Do. Curly's games. Someone isolate that for me. We're not actually keeping score.
I gotta use this dry erase board somehow.
Or something, right?
Well, we're gonna go through these quick.
Okay.
So just to tell you, I just checked my email.
Emails?
Read
emails?
Drew and Roxy spammed.
Read emails?
Time for some cocktail-infused communications. dkgWELP. Email.
Now!
I've got 33 new emails. Because Drew and Roxy and some other people decided to spam the shit out of my email inbox. Which I appreciate. I do appreciate. But now I have to swim through this. So give me a moment here. This is from Jamie. Not the Jamie we know, a different Jamie. Okay. Hey, man, I didn't want you to feel left out. Here's the new intro. I'm downloading this right now.
Good communique, Jamie. Good communique. This is a real good pick. Everybody involved.
dkgKNC news bag is the file.
dkgWELP. Let's fill that knowledge hole with Kaz and Carly's news bag.
We got the new news bag. Now that I involve the news as well. Cass is like, this motherfucker trying to push me out? Thank you, Big Voice Jay.
As it goes, my name is still first on the marquee.
Oh,
so we're good.
No, makes sense. K and Cat, K and Curly. Curly. We'll figure it out. There's too many K's in our name.
You have none.
Big Voice Jay. If you don't know who does all of these bumpers, it's Big Voice Jay from the chat, and he's amazing. And he comes in and plays Multiplayer Monday and stuff with us all the time. He's a great dude, and you can hear his beautiful dulcet tones every time we play Shenanigans in here, and he offers these things up because he's just a fucking beautiful person. Thank you so much for that. I'll fit that in now. MJM, as always, has been a staunch, is that the right word? A dedicated emailer, has never missed a single episode of dkgWELP. He always at least emails something to the show, even if it's just like, what do you like, peanuts or cashews? It's like, all right, thanks, you know. As to continue his journey here, how much of and what proof alcohol beverages will it take to mix the debate with tomorrow's Shenanigans? Ooh. We have a lot going on tomorrow. I'll preface some of the end of the show information with right now because we're talking about it, but tomorrow is planning day for TwitchCon. We got Steve and Sam, I think, coming over to talk about stuff. We're going to have, it's supposed to be Multiplayer Monday, so we're going to probably have the chat as well, whoever's in Discord, talking about what's going on. Kaz, we're planning to talk about stuff for what's going on with TwitchCon. Sorry, Bryce, that we're talking about TwitchCon in the episode you're in.
That's fine, that's fine.
But, and on top of that, it is the first of the debates of the final two. So that's going on. Also, I have a football game on Monday that is, I think I got, no, I just got to watch MacBook Pro get his ass creamed in fantasy football. So yeah, it's a big day. I don't know. For me, all I need is about half a handle, and I'm good for that whole day. So I don't know if you're at the grocery store if you want to pick up something. But thank you for your email. I don't know how much are you guys planning on drinking tomorrow for anyone that's just watching the debates alone? Are you guys doing that?
Not watching.
Is that a thing you guys do?
Probably.
No.
Yeah, they're watching nor drinking.
I might hate watch it for a bit. We'll just have to see. If my Twitter blows up, then maybe I'll turn it. Well, I don't know how I will. Maybe I'll watch it online. Can you watch it online still?
They stream them now.
Yeah, maybe.
Justin probably knows all those things, doesn't he? He cares about that shit.
I mean, am I Justin?
Well, I'm just saying.
Sorry, maybe I look like Justin.
No, I was saying you could ask the man because he knows those things because he has that information at fucking hand because that's something that the fucking thing that he cares about.
Justin
so you're
Robert
like,
Young.
hey, bro, do you know if I could do that thing? That the thing with the thing, and you're like, he's like, you know what? There's a website.
Next email is from California Carl. Says hello from California Carl. Everyone say hello to Carl.
Hi, Carl.
Hello. Coral. Oh God. Okay, Drew. First email from Drew. So you use, this is going to be salty for the next 5 minutes. So everyone that has an adverse reaction to salt or just might want to get some water in their system at this point, because it's going to be
Salt's
straight.
pretty fine with me.
We are going to the salt mines. Grab your canaries, guys, and let's go. Drew. So you used to have Nikon on all the time, but I haven't seen him on in a few shows. Is that because you finally realized he can't help you get viewers, so you dropped him like a bad habit? Okay.
Oh my God.
That's less about us and more about Nikon.
If you want to rate the levels of salt, you can use the PJ Salt icon that's in the chat right now, and you go ahead and just rate each of these as their level of saltitude. So, next one from Drew is, it says Kaz is the subject line. So, Kaz is a total bitch. You might want to know. Anyway, you think EA will ever make Skate 4?
No. They've given up. They made two. They made 1 and 2. 2 was good. 3, they kind of dropped the ball a little bit because they spent too much money on the dude from My Name Is Earl.
Didn't they have a peripheral for that too? Like a board you stood on?
No, that was Tony Hawk.
Tony Hawk's ride.
And then a bunch of kids broke their fucking ankles trying to fucking use that thing to fucking
blank
skateboard in their house. Yeah, fucking.
We're rolling through these. We're not taking more than a couple of sentences.
Videos of fucking kids falling down.
So this is from Drew. Subject. So I was wondering, what are your thoughts on Kingdom Hearts? I figured the game is fun enough, but the camera is worse than the Super Mario 64, and I think that when it was made, it's kind of unacceptable. Thanks. Also, fuck Curly.
I've never cared for Kingdom Hearts.
I love your show too, Drew.
Record breakers. Pretty good.
Next subject. Just so it's clear. ... It never starts a good email, by the way. The amount of emails that I've gotten that start that way, not good time. Just so it's clear, the top 2 cameras are backstabbers. Bryce is cool. Jveezy's a bro. Fuck you, bitch. I'm out.
Is that was that Roxy?
That's Drew.
Oh, Drew. Yeah.
I've got 26 to go.
Salty.
Drew, if a train leaves the station from New York going 87 miles per hour and another leaves going towards New York from Columbus going 79 miles per hour, when will the paths of the trains cross so Curly can high five Ayn Rand? Drew, thoughts?
He's working on it.
Did the Holocaust actually happen or was it a hoax?
According to history books, it happened.
California Carl says, "Hi, Curly. I'm still not sure. Has the podcast started yet? Have a good show."
Yeah, are we doing
that was valid. That's a good question, Carl. I got an entire drawing done while waiting for the podcast to start.
This is from Jveezy, or this is for Jveezy from Steve Negretti.
Oh, hey, Steve.
He says, "What is your favorite medieval era weapon and why?"
Not that I was asked.
I'm a fan of the Morning Star. If anyone wants to know.
Isn't that just a fucking mace?
No, it's got like a chain and then there's a ball at the end of a stick.
That's a mace.
No, that's more like a
Stick,
flail.
chain, and then ball.
A mace doesn't. A mace is like
A mace doesn't
pole.
necessarily have the chain.
The Morningstar usually is more like a flail with a chain.
Drew says, jet fuel, can it melt steel beams? I think it's a 9/11 joke.
I apologize.
Then he just sent me a picture of naked dude on a bear. And then he just quoted Game Grumps about the Mark Zuckerberg thing.
Oh yeah, Mark Zuckerberg.
And and then there's the entirety of the lyrics of X Gonna Give It To You, which I can't read out.
He's been doing this for 19 years. Is it 19 years? 19 years, yeah.
Is dmxinjail.com.
I'm not reading any of Roxy's because they're all pretty bad.
Damn, a shade.
Oh, we've heard some pretty bad ones here, folks. But
The Roxy ones are pretty bad.
Are pretty bad.
There's a link to a Giant Bomb video, and then there's.
Speaking of maces, I kind of want that game for Honor.
I got beta access to it.
Fuck you, dude.
This is from Steve Negretti to Bryce. What kind of shout out do you want Steve to give you in your steed during the DKG prom next weekend?
Keep it real. Fuck.
Been here, done that. Look at my fucking swoosh.
You got to include the fuck at the end of it.
Yeah,
I'll isolate
keep
that.
It real. Fuck. That's not that. Yeah. Do that.
This is to Kaz from Steve Negretti. Which of your 3 fellow gents on the show would you want as your partner in a giant robot mecha used to fight evil giant monsters?
Jveezy.
Okay. Pick the engineer. It's fine.
Yeah, I did.
The robot engineer?
Oh, wow.
The robot engineer that's volunteering to help kids with the first robotics competition? Yeah.
And Steve is asking, what is the space game we were going to play tomorrow at the strategy meeting? Space game is called Love in a Dangerous Space Time. 4-player co-op.
Lovers in a Dangerous Space Time.
Close enough. Someone says, Roxy, fight me. I think this is an email to Roxy from someone else to my email address.
To Roxy?
Well, the subject line says, Roxy, fight me. It's from not Roxy's email address. And then it says, TwitchCon outside the house. Let's do this.
All right, please don't, actually.
Sarah's boyfriend, Trey, just sent me a LinkedIn. Please add me on LinkedIn.
Oh, you should do that. That's important.
What are you going to endorse him for?
Like, Facebook is cool, and like some people get around on Instagram, but like LinkedIn is where business gets done.
I got excited.
You can ask Jeeves himself. LinkedIn is where business gets done.
I got so
I
excited
wouldn't have gotten the job that I got if Curly hadn't endorsed me for budgeting.
The from line in my Gmail says his full name, and I was like, oh shit, Trey's watching the show, and I looked over at the subject. Please add me to your LinkedIn
Yeah, I hate how
network.
LinkedIn does that.
Yeah. Well,
that's why I was telling everybody earlier this week, just unsubscribe from everything from LinkedIn. Just
But guys, really, when you think about it, LinkedIn is where business gets done.
that's going to conclude our email section and thusly conclude our show. I hope you had a wonderful evening.
If you like the show, you can listen to it on iTunes and anywhere you can get podcasts in your podcatching apps of choice. You can also follow the show on YouTube. You can go to the website, drunkkidsgaming.com, to see all the other things that we're doing. Follow the stream every week over on twitch.tv/drunkkidsgaming, as well as if you like the things we do, donate to the Patreons. Patreon.com/curly, patreon.com/I don't give a fuck.
And check out Bryce doing all the things.
I do.
Hey, yeah. Find me on Twitter.
And Jveezy's drawing Pokemons. All day, every day. I think there was an 8-hour stream last night.
That was rough.
I was amazed. Have a good night, everybody. I'm just going to start that over because we need more outro time.
Can I make a plug? Can I put a plug in?
Yeah, throw it in. Go.
Follow me on Twitter, twitter.com/Brycas. Listen to my music playlist site, thatsounds.cool. Free playlists, and they're really, really awesome. They're on Spotify and Apple Music.
What was your thing you wanted Steve to do for you? Yo, I'm Bryce.
Yeah. Keep it real. Fuck, that's not good.
Goodbye, everyone. Don't fucking talk over the outro.